Okay, again, very good morning to all, and warm welcome to all the students in my lecture. Okay, the next code is M13. As I said, in the M code, like miscellaneous function codes, M03, M04, M05, M06, M078, and 9 are very important. Okay, these codes are very important. So you have to remember that code actually, which is marked by the red pen. But you have to remember like M13, 14, 19. Okay, sometime we are using the M30 also for the end of the tab. Okay, and after that a few code like M98 and M99 also we are using when we are using like a sub program. Okay, that time we are calling in case of like a turning program, not the milling. In case of turning, we are always call the program again and again. That time we are using like for the sub program we are using M98, and for the return to the calling program we are using M99. So this is also very important. You have to remember these codes also. Not all the codes is important, but you have to know the all the codes. But few codes like M30, M98, M19 are 98 are little important with respect to your program. Okay, so this is a miscellaneous code. Okay, a few number are missing, but only the codes which are required to perform the different types of operation we are only studied over that code only over here. Okay, so just write down these codes. Unit of this parameter is also important, so you have to remember the unit also and this parameter. Okay, we need to find the rpm, revolution per minute. Okay, this is a very basic formula, already you studied in the schooling level. Okay, 1000 multiplied by the v, that is v is the cutting speed, pi into d, where the diameter is the diameter of a part or cutter revolving in the spindle. And as usual way, this is also a shortest formula that is also you studied in the lower schooling lower classes like in pp2 in semester 4. Same formula you have studied, okay, in pp2. So these formulas you have to remember, because in the question always we are using the speed in rpm, but in the question in the numerical they always giving uh, the cutting speed in v, and the diameter is given as d. Okay, so you have to convert it into the rpm. Few information regarding the some material is given in below, but no, not required to remember this information, because this information is, if required, it will be given in the question paper. Okay, rather than this information is not that much important, but only for your kind of information I have given over here. Okay, what like cutting speed for the lathe, drill and milling. Okay, but always this information given in the question paper. Okay, not required to by heart and not required to remember also. Only you have to write down this formula. Come on, just write down this formula only. This write down this formula, and just you have to note down this v and d. I request all the students only write down this formula as well, v and d. Okay, once you completed, like it is required only 30 seconds. Okay, so please message me in the text box or message box, sir, the work has done, so that I can proceed. Only you have to note down this formula as well as v and d. and their specification, the V equal to cutting speed. Next, for the machining formula, okay, matlab same continue for the lathe. uh, Feed in per revolution, it is very important. Okay, the unit is very important. Many time I have seen in the exam and semester examination, students are not aware about the unit, and due to which the entire numerical is wrong. Okay, because the unit has a very important role to solve the numerical and to reach or up to the right uh, values of the numerical. Okay, so you have to take care of the unit. Feed in per revolution. Okay, feed in per minute. So we required like feed in per minute, but sometime in the examination they are giving a feed in per revolution. So you have to convert that. How to convert? You have to convert per revolution multiplied by the spindle rpm. Okay, for the lathe, for the drilling purpose it is given. So this formula is also important. You have to remember, if it is given in the per revolution, you have to convert into the per minute, multiply by the spindle rpm. Once you multiply by the spindle rpm and spindle rpm, we will get by the last slide. Okay, and that you have to multiply by the per revolution that is given in the question. You will get per minute. Okay, for the drilling, this information also not too much important. It is only for sake of information given to you, but the in the question, in the numerical, it will be given. Okay, and the same thing is given below also. Per minute equal to, for the drilling also, for the lathe also, we are using the same unit for the feed, that is per minute. Just note down. Only do not draw this diagram and table, not required this table to draw, as well as just only you have to note down this formula, this formula, and this formula. Here we are having the milling, feed rate for the milling. This is very important formula you have to remember, because many time in the milling uh, they are giving a value of z, value of f. Only the value of z and f is given, and rpm you have to find from the v and d. Okay, and you have to find the value of f, where the value of z is number of teeth on the flute on the cutter. F is called the feed per tooth. So this value of F is given. Sometimes student directly take the value of this F as a feed rate. That is given a unit of per tooth. But we required a feed rate in the per revolution. Hence you have to remember this unit. If this unit is not matches with the feed rate, it means that you have to convert. And this is the formula: spindle RPM into Z into F. As I said, the spindle RPM we will get from the value of V and D, or directly if it is given in the question you can use over here. If it is not given in the question, you can find out the that 1000 multiplied by the formula is given. Okay, as we have seen last to last slide, 1000 multiplied by V divided by pi d. Okay, so then V and D is given, and spindle, and after that the value of Z, number of teeth, some or flute. Okay, the meaning of number of teeth and flute, that is called the number of cutter, number of teeth cutter, which is given. For example, I am having a, this is this kind of tool, so it has a some kind of like a teeth and flute. Okay, so that is called the flute. So sometimes number of flute is given 3 4 and such way, that so that number of teeth you can use over here, and the feet per tooth is multiply here over there, you will get the value of f. Okay, same, the formula is given below also. If it is given f into per revolution, you can see at the down. If it is given in the per revolution, okay, F, just multiply by the spindle RPM, you will get the values. Okay, and this table only given for the sake of information. It is not required to remember and the by heart. Okay, so you have to just copy this part, milling, and this part, and the below formula. Okay, now next is that is called the motion codes or motion group. Okay, so these codes are comes under the motion code or motion groups. Sometime external examiner as well as in the final and semester examination also they ask what are the different types of motion groups and explain each and every one in the brief. Okay, so here we are having the motion groups, that is G00, G01, G02 and G03. This is the most important group of the codes used in the part programming. The calculation of successive increments in slide position to reach the programmable point is called the interpolation. Okay, the first code is called the G01. It is a very important. Okay, and G00 is also important, but the G00 always used to locate the tool. Okay, for the positioning purpose we are always using for the G00. G00 always used for the positioning purpose. Okay, and after the positioning of the tool, for the motion of the tool we are always using G01, and it is used to straight line interpolation, only straight cut, only straight line. Okay, any circular cut it is not possible done by this. Only we can use for the straight line interpolation we are using G01. This code is generally used when the material is to be cut using a feed rate, when the motion is described along the straight line at the given feed rate. This function is used. You have an example of this over here. Okay, this is called the sequence number n. After that I am using G S22 Y32 F250. Okay, meaning of that, it like a tool will start from here and it move X22 and Y32, Y32. Okay, X22 and Y32, and the feed rate is given in F. You can see over here there is no unit is defined, but the unit always we have taken, that is a mm, because in the initially we'll write the G21, and G21 unit always used for the metric or mm.
सर वो वापस से बताओ ना एक बार.
Which one?
सर एग्जाम्पल को एक्सप्लेन वापस से कर दो ना थोड़ा सा.
Just copy this figure in your textbook. Okay, initially the tool is over here. This is a tool. Okay, and I want to move this tool from here to here, but before that, like some standard code I have to write down regarding the dimension, regarding the positioning, regarding the feed rate dimension, and regarding the other things. Okay, so here first of all I am writing the some code. For example, I am writing here first the sequence number N01, the sequence number 1. Okay, that writing G90, it is always in capital. G90. Okay, what is the function of G90? After that I am writing the next code is G94. G94. Next we are having a G21. Again I am writing the sequence number 2, N02. And next I am writing, I can start the tool, so that I am writing M03, start of the spindle. After that I am writing the speed I am taking over here like a 1000. It is always indicated by the S. I am writing the feed rate is always indicated by the 250. The sequence number 2. Okay, after that the sequence number 3. In the sequence number 3, I am going to write, first I am locate the tool. Okay, because I am having the tool over here, I have to locate the tool here, okay. So here I am having a G00, and the coordinate of this point is how much? What will be the coordinate is x0 y0, x0 and x0 and y0, and the value of, I am taking here, value of z is 5. Okay, value of z is 5. Okay, why this value of z is 5? For example, if I am taking this tool here, should not be go down. Okay, and here we are having the x and y, and this is the perpendicular to the z value upward direction and the downward direction, means the depth of cut is equal to the z value, that is universally accepted. You always remember, the value of z always indicated by the depth of cut or upward or downward direction. So here the value of z means we are having the value of z is 0 here, x, y and z all are values 0, plus 5 means above. If I say minus 5, it will go down. Okay, so z value is z5. Again I have to move from here to here, but before moving from here to here, I have to take n04, and I am writing z minus 5, so that if I am writing z0, or I can write down g01 also here, and giving a command to this. Okay, okay, then the tool will go down, it will be insert into the material. Okay, that is z minus 5. And after the z minus 5, g05, so here you can see the tool, I have to move, I have to do the machining from here to here, and the value of x is 100. Okay, the tool will move from here to here, and the value of x is 100, and the value of y will be 0. Value of G01, I am using the interpolation linear, I am writing here because we need to do the some cutting operation. So here G01, and the value of x will be 100, and value of y is 0. If required, write down, not required,
आवाज
because
नहीं आ
the
रही
value,
सर.
if the value, now the tool will move from here to here, because the value of G01 is y is 100. Here we are having the value of x is 0. If you write down x is 0, it is okay. If it is not write down, it is, that is also okay. Okay, but tool will move from here to here. Okay, tool will move from here to here, but try to write down x0 here, because if it is a straight line, that is okay, but if it is inclined line, so you have to write down the x equal to 0. Okay, in case of inclined line. But if it is straight line, अगर ऐसा straight line होता, यहाँ से यहाँ जाना रहता सीधा, तो वहाँ पर y वैल्यू देना पड़ता, x वैल्यू देना पड़ता, लेकिन अगर खाली यहाँ से यहाँ ऐसे आना है तो देने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको। लेकिन अगर इंक्लाइन लाइन है तो इंक्लाइन लाइन में हमेशा आपको दो कोऑर्डिनेट देने होंगे, x और y बोथ। ठीक है, यू हैव टू रिमेंबर। नेक्स्ट, टूल हैज टू मशीन दिस पार्ट, it has to be moved from here to here. Okay, then we are having the value of x and y will be x0 and y0 is here. तो अभी यहाँ पर आएगा n07 x, sorry, g01 and x0 and y also 0. ठीक है, now it is reaching to the origin. After that n08 m M05. What is the function of M05? Our operation has been completed. We have started here. We are going to end here. So we have to stop the spindle by use of M05 and N09. Next I am writing M30. What is the function of M30?